back to my point about Nikki Haley. If they didn't think that it was viable, they wouldn't try it. They're trying it because they think you're fucking dumb. They think that you're more worried about your security than you are your freedom. They're playing you. They're calling your bluff. They're calling your fucking bluff. All you conservatives and Americans out there who talk about Christianity and the Constitution and the rule of law, they're calling your fucking bluff. They're going to march a bunch of fucking neocons up there on the podium, on the stage, under the spotlight, and they're going to call your bluff and say, when it really gets down to it, when push comes to shove, you don't give a fuck about freedom. You care about security like all these other fucking jerk-offs. And you can say you don't like my language if you want to. That's the reality. Some of you out there need a motherfucker who's going to tell it to you like it is. Done with the pleasantries. Done with the bullshit. You want that? You go find you one of those puppet politicians that's going to tell it to you nice and calm, like they've been doing for 100 fucking years while the feds bankrupted your ass. I'm going to tell it to you the way it fucking is. The way it fucking is you Americans out there on the right who say you believe in Christ, who say you believe in the Constitution and rule of law, the establishment has identified you. They see you with clear eyes. They've gotten out all the noise and they found the signal. The signal is you. You Christians who believe in the Constitution and the rule of law, you are the enemy. You are the target. You have been identified. And what they're going to do to you is the same thing they do to all the leaders who want to represent you. They're going to go to them with an offer. They're going to go to them with an offer to sell out. Now, when they go to individuals, they bring you into a room, they sit you down, they say, what do you want? We know you have these grand ideas. You know, you're an idealist. That's become like a disparaging thing. You're an idealist. You have all these ideas about how to make things better, but what do you really want personally? Let's offer you that. But don't you want that more than you care about everybody else? I mean, what good is that going to do your children or your grandchildren? That's how they do the individual. But how they do the collective is they run a Nikki Haley out there. And they tell you through Nikki Haley that the priority for American citizens and our tax money and our federal government, our executive branch should be making sure that Vladimir Putin is stopped. That Ukraine is crosses the finish line. And some of you Republicans actually will go for it. Imagine that. Imagine Nikki Haley and Amy Klobuchar, who I'm running against in the Senate, talk the same fucking way about the most important issue of our time, another forever war that could trigger a world war and become a nuclear war at a capacity that we weren't really at the last time we fought the Russians, might I add. Imagine these two people talk the exact same way and some of you Republicans vote for them. And I'm supposed to believe there's a genuine divide in this country, that the country is polarized? Is it? All I see is people who are willing to trade their freedom for security. Safety, materialism, either way, two sides of the same coin. And you don't want to hear it. And that's why they'll never give somebody like me a show on Fox or even some of these alternative, platforms. You know, Roy swears too much. He uses too much profanity. I mean, think of that scam. Imagine we could build a country, a society, a government, a culture where we perpetuate a financial and economic Ponzi scheme on the American taxpayer, where we go and kill people all around the world in the name of America, in your name. You're letting them run that scam and kill those people in your name with your money. But we're not going to let you curse on television. And you think them not letting you curse on television is because this was once a Protestant nation and they still have the thin veneer of civility to where they care about what the children are exposed to? You think that's why they don't let you curse on TV? Or do they not let you curse on TV and the radio because they don't want somebody like a Royce White to stand up on national fucking television and say, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Do you see what these cocksuckers are doing to you? That's why they don't let you swear on television. Has nothing to do with has nothing to do with their belief and and being cordial, convivial. It's all a scam. It's it's so obviously all a scam. And the scary part is you all know it's a scam. You all know it's a scam, but there's a part of you that needs it. It's like a woman who's telling you that, that she loves you, but you know better. But you need that that sense of belonging or whatever it is. You need that person to tell you they love you, even though you know it ain't true, even though their actions say otherwise. You need it because when a person loves you, you know it. It's real. You can tell by their actions. You can tell by what they're willing to sacrifice to be involved with you. Actions speak louder than words. Some of you want to pretend to be blind to the actions. That's the problem here. The actions are very, very fucking clear, my friends.